here at the Monarch, joined by Yossarian here in London. Camden, how are you guys? You want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Sam.
I'm Ash.
I'm also Sam.
I am Joaquin.
Chris.
Amazing stuff. So what is it you're going to be doing here tonight? It's a free gig, isn't it? So what is this in aid of?
This is like a warm-up gig for us for our performance in Madrid on Friday as part of the Fringe Festival there. So we're looking forward to it.
That's fantastic. And do you want to tell us a little bit about yourselves and a bit about your music?
How do we describe ourselves? We're post-rock.
Post-rock, very good.
Our influences span from The National to Nick Cave to Arcade Fire. We've built that sound up over the last 6 years now, and we've been playing gigs for the last 5 years. And we've got our second album out coming this September. So.
Fantastic stuff. And your first album, how did it feel to release that stuff? I mean, you got your first debut album out. Did it do well? Did you get a good response?
I'm going to pass it over to them. Otherwise I'm going to do all the talking.
Well, we crowdfunded the first album, and we raised enough money to record it and record it to a high standard and print out a load of CDs and stuff. But then we didn't have any money for marketing, which was a mistake in the first album that we're not going to make in the second album. We're really conscious of the fact that we need to market the hell out of it.
Good. And the name Yossarian, where does that come from? Is that something that because it's been thrown around a lot in a few films and things like that, so where does it?
It's the protagonist from Catch-22, which was jointly our favourite book. We used to give away copies at gigs, but again, the budget didn't allow for that, so...
We all read it every day.
Yeah, it's very much a religious text for us. Yeah.
Absolutely. So the recording and writing processes, who deals with all that kind of stuff?
Well, for this album, the new album, we actually wrote mostly in the studio together. We kind of just jammed up songs for hours and hours and hours, and then took little bits and pieces that we thought could develop into a full song. And sometimes they developed into 8-9 minute songs, and sometimes into 3 or 4 minute songs. But we had so much material that we just all wrote together and eventually came up with something absolutely genius.
There you go, and it's out there, so you check it out. It's a bit of a plug. And also, I noticed that you had a fan video, and it was fans from all over Europe was giving you like these little signs and things. So how does that feel to have fans, in different corners of Europe, really?
Joaquin feel that one.
Well, yeah, it feels great. I mean, we played in Spain about 2 years ago, and that's where we started building our Spanish fan base. And on the back of that, that's why we're playing this Friday at the Fringe Festival. And we are very fortunate of having a very international fan base.
International band.
Yeah, international band as well. Ash and I lived in Madrid for a couple of years as well, so he's Australian, I'm from Argentina,
That's great, it's a nice diverse band, I like that a lot, that's fantastic. So you have an EP out as well, don't you, with 3 songs on, which is amazing, and your debut album as well. So tell us about this new album that you're going to be bringing out very soon.
Well, we crowdfunded the album as well, so a lot of people who contributed to the first album, plus the sort of fans we picked up over the last year and a half or so of touring that first album, and we've recorded it to the highest possible quality, haven't we? It's in the process of being mastered at the moment, and it's sounding amazing. I'm really, really happy with it. It's
amazing stuff. And your influences stem from The National, which you can tell in the vocals and things like that, which is great. So do you all have an eclectic mix of music, would you say? Like you mentioned earlier, you have quite an eclectic mix between you. Does that come out in the writing process of the songs when you write together?
Yeah, I would say that, like Ashley said before, I think the second album, perhaps on the first album, we all brought songs from different backgrounds and put together. Once the second album was over, we already knew each other a lot more than that.
And I think it's fantastic that your album is done in Spanish as well, which is fantastic. So how does that feel to have, an English version and a Spanish version? Do people quite enjoy that?
No.
I've gone for the opposite.
It took us absolutely ages to redo all the lyrics in Spanish, because obviously you can't just translate it literally, so we spent a hell of a long time redoing Spanish lyrics, so it kind of swam well with the music. And most people in Spain just want to hear it in English. So
These two speak Spanish, but I don't. So I was singing lyrics. I had no idea of the meaning of them whatsoever.
So you have a little learning curve in the band, doesn't it? It's like a little bit of a culture clash. I like it. It's good. It's fantastic. Yeah, that's one word for it. So tonight then, what can we expect to hear from you tonight? Anything exciting, anything different?
yeah, so we're going to play 4 songs from the new album, which I think we may have played 1 or 2 before at Field Day Festival when we played there a month ago, but the other 2 brand new. We're going to try them out tonight, see how they go in a live environment, and then 2 more from the first album we're going to play. So you can expect a diverse mix of songs, and hopefully it'll sound good.
Great. And you also got on the Gibson sound, didn't you, of the album's Gibson Sound of Summer, which is amazing. How does that feel to be on an album like that? Get picked.
Yeah, it was great. It was part of a fantastic summer, to be honest. We played Hot Farm Festival, and we opened the festival, I should say, and we followed up with a tour of Spain and Barcelona and Madrid, and then that CD as well, that album. It just meant that we can do what we're doing now. So it meant that we could fund that second album and be touring like we are this summer too. So yeah.
Well, you must get a good response of your fans if you're picking them up from all over, which is fantastic, really. So you're just building your fan base, aren't you, really, and just getting it out there. And it's good to reach other parts of the world, because I think that's important for music, isn't it, to get it out there and stuff. So that's really exciting. So have you written anything new apart from the new album coming up? Is there anything else you're on the verge of writing at the moment?
We're always writing, but because we've been recording now for probably about 9-10 months with songs that we've been writing for the last 2 years, I think we're really keen now just to play live and keep touring, and that's why we're booking lots of gigs outside London, because we really want to travel around the UK, and then we're going to go to Australia in January and February, so we can avoid the harsh British winter, and we and Spain as well in at the end of September, and we just really want to keep playing gigs now for the next year and showcase the album, because we just feel like we're ready to really just go for it.
Exciting stuff. So where can people listen to your music and hear more of what you do?
The website yossarian.com, which is incredibly well designed, and
Sam, did you do that website?
designed the website.
Oh, you did that website.
Which has an amazing video on it, which is our song God Gamble. It was done by an animator, and it's just a fantastic video. It's just worth it for the animations.
I have seen it. It is a good one. It is fab.
And we're on Facebook. It's Facebook Yossarian Music, and SoundCloud. I mean, our music is everywhere. It's like a virus. Yeah,
In Spain as well.
yeah, Spain. Yeah,
It's
Poland,
catching.
even Poland as well. They love us in Poland.
Amazing stuff, and it means you get a holiday as well, guys, which is exciting for you. So that is nice.
That's working.
Fantastic. Well, and you're in Cardiff on the 22nd at Dempsey's as well, which is exciting as well. So we'll see you then. Catch up with you again then, which would be nice. Well, best of luck tonight, guys, and I hope it goes well for you. And enjoy the lovely Camden air of London. Could be nice. And best of luck, guys. Best of luck with everything on the album and everything. It'd be great. Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
Should we pray and we gamble every dying day, and we gamble all this time away anyway? I'm gonna take the time it takes to take the time away.